What's going on, everybody? I hope you're all having a great day. My phone's almost dead, so I have to keep the screen low. I'm welcoming everybody right now. Thank you for coming into the chat. I love you guys. I just can't see the chat too well right now. We're just leaving Seeger's Radiator, guys. Seeger's Radiator up here in Morrisdale, PA. They have an amazing shop. I stop by every time I'm up here. I say hi to my friend Jimmers. Great guy, always helpful, loves me. I love him. We just left his shop, him and Denise, and we've seen the kids. Awesome people, man. I'm really honored to know them. So I just wanted you guys to get caught up with what was going on. I'm going to wait for some people to get here in the chat. Look at that. Let's see what this is. We're going to wait for a couple people to get in here and give you guys an update on what's going on. I've been exhausted. I've been drained. My back has been hurt pretty bad to where I don't even want to move or lift stuff. So I'm just feeling a little better today. I think I pulled something, or I don't know what I did. Maybe just overexertion, but I'm feeling better. I don't have any ailments from up there, thank God. I know a couple people had a couple symptoms. I just got a report. I don't know where I left you guys off, but I seem to have lost service there real quick. Like I said, I can't really see the chat because the screen's so dim until I get this thing charged. But yeah, I just got a first-hand account from a local about their water being a little different than it's usually been in the last 20 years. So that's a little report from Morrisdale, PA. We have a lot of things in the works for Americans for America, guys. Number one, I'm going to let you guys know that I've been asked to be more than just a live streamer and more involved with the group. And the group has brought me on as an organizer, and I am proud to say that I am working with Americans for America. I'm 100% behind it. I think it's a great idea. I think, personally, I think I can add a couple different elements of help. So, between advertisement and getting people there and donations and trying to get the media's attention, I'm going to attempt to do everything in my power to make sure that, this group is portrayed in the exact way that we're trying to operate, which is a good light and a good way. I just want to make sure that, everyone out there understands that this isn't a grift, this isn't a scam. This isn't anything like that. I see people are still hung up on that because they want it to be. But just because you want something to be something, it doesn't mean it is. So you can wish as much as you want that we're mishandling anything, or we're hurting the residents, or we're doing anything negative. You can try to portray that as much as you want. But we saw everything firsthand on all the live streams yesterday, how appreciative these people were. And you can't deny what you're seeing. You can't deny what you're hearing there. I think there was one individual who had an issue about what was going on. And off camera later on, that individual was talked to. And we happened to agree on a lot of different things. So I think it's important to know that problems can be resolved if we just talk about it. But you can't go around life trying to make it about yourselves and trying to make it bad. All right, you can't make it like we're doing something wrong just because you want it to fail. And it's not going to work this time. It's everybody's involved. It's everyone. It doesn't matter who you vote. Who tell them they can't help a certain. So our job here is to just get the word out, man. That's it. It's the word out. I want everyone to get involved. We had a couple states involved last time. We had Ohio, for America. So out in the country who have the same idea and the logistics cannot get their stuff out there, So we're going to work with you guys. We're going to hit our contacts in the trucking industry, see who we can get to help out across the country to deliver these things. Some private citizens are saying, I will fill a truck and bring it there. And we are appreciative of that. But we want to make sure that things are done safely. We don't want to put too much work on the people that are already donating. We are pretty, like Angelina, the fact that she bought all of those items and hand delivered them herself just shows you how far people will go to help. And she's a Ohio native, so she's going to represent for her state. And I ask everybody, represent for your states. Show them what California can bring to the table. Show them what Washington and Texas and Ohio and Indiana and Arizona. Show them what Florida can bring. Show them everybody that all Americans are in this together. So that way, when something pops up in your state, we're all there to help you. I think we should all work together. We all need to network, and this needs to grow. It needs to get bigger, faster. And thank God, our first time out, we already attracted national media attention. So, next time it's going to be more organized, more planned out. Strategically, I think that the people that are coming out to actually help and donate their time from town, I think that's the most beautiful part, that you guys are willing to come out and help each other. And that love and that respect and that community feeling needs to spread. We need to bring that back. We're missing that. We're missing that in our communities. People go outside their house, neighbors. They don't even leave. They don't even say hi. Why? Because they fly a different flag? Because they practice a different religion? Because they're a different color? Because they're not like you? It's bullshit. We got to get over ourselves as a country, guys. It's not about us. It's about all of us. If it's not benefiting the country, and it's just benefiting a certain group or a certain person, that shit needs to stop. We need to really focus on how do we make this community better? How do we make our country better? And some of the best things we could do is just get involved. Stop letting it be someone else's problem to fix. If you don't like what's going on, the best suggestion I have for you is get involved. I did. How many times did I complain that this group wasn't doing it right, or I can't get behind this group because they're like that? This is something I can 100% get behind. You guys heard me trash so many different groups because of little things I was picking on them, and I shouldn't have, because we were really all out here to do the right thing. And I regret I regret saying a lot of things and doing a lot of things, and I hope that people can forgive me and give me another chance. I'm trying to prove myself to you guys that I'm not that guy you saw in Hagerstown, not that guy you saw in DC. I was out of character. I was out of character, and it took a lot to bring me out of character, but they did it. And as a person, I'm going to grow, and I'm going to not let that happen again. So that's the only thing I could do, guys. That's it. That's all I could do about that. I can't go out of my way more to show you guys I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. And if I say I'm going to be somewhere for somebody, I'm there. And if I say I'm going to do something, I do it. And I can't prove it any more than to turn on this camera and show you guys every day of my life. I don't have unlimited resources. I don't have unlimited funds. So I'm not on here grifting. I'm not on here begging. I'm not on here doing any of that. I'm not swindling, scamming, none of that. Every dollar that was donated to Jen and I personally had a note attached to it, or some kind of thank you or something to us, to the regards of their appreciation. And I'm going to tell you right now, I have tried to send money back to people, and they yell at me because they want me to know that that's their way of showing their appreciation. And how dare I tell them how to do that? And I insult them, and I don't want to do that anymore, and I'm sorry. That's my mentality. Is I feel like, sometimes your donations are a little too much, and that's why we send it to people. That's why I'll help the squirrels. That's why I'll help Kim Yo. That's why we'll help anybody that asks me for help. If I have the funds to help, I will help. If I'm in the area and you need help with something, I stop by and help you. And that's what we're all supposed to do, man. We're not supposed to turn our backs when people are in need. The people of East Palestine, they feel like the whole government, the whole world has turned their backs on them. They've been left to suffer and deal with the mess that someone else created and refuses to clean up. If anything, my main job is just to bring attention as a live streamer. That would be my job. Show up, tell the people's stories, let the government know that they're not going to leave these people behind. And we need to keep showing that. We need to keep showing up. Let the media know that if they're not going to do their goddamn job, then we'll show up and do it better. I'm not shunned like the mainstream media. We're not going to go out there and spin a story about how these people don't need government's coming to help them. Well, guess what? Fuck you, FEMA. It took too long. Biden, where are you at? Why aren't you up in East Palestine? Why aren't you up there showing the country you care, trying to rally votes up? Why aren't you up there trying to help? Why aren't you showing face? Why? Because it hurts your pocket? Huh, Sleepy Joe? It hurts your pocket? Tell me you ain't got a goddamn investment in the train industry in this country over a 50% margin? What idiot wouldn't want their hands in that? Leading the country, got your hands all up in Ukraine. You can't spend 5 minutes to come up to Ohio and show face? Fuck you, Joe Biden. The whole goddamn administration sitting in D.C. should be embarrassed of themselves right now. How dare you leave these people behind? They didn't ask for this train to get wrecked in their backyard. And what's the train company doing about it? I'm going to call you out, guys. I'm calling the train company out. Here's your deal, train company. Norfolk, if you don't take care of these people and do the right thing, I will crucify you. I'll blast you on here every day and make sure the rest of the world knows that you're not stepping up to the plate. I'll blast you every day, and I'll make sure every news station, every time I get on the news to do a story or they do a report on what's going on, I will make sure I call you out every time. Every opportunity I get, every story that gets put up about Americans for America, you have the opportunity now, Norfolk. Reach out to Americans for America and ask us how you can help. We came up with a plan already for you. Do the right thing. Norfolk, if you're listening, get in contact with Americans for America. Do the right thing. Do the right thing for these people. How many weeks has it been? No answers? Your workers out there can't even tell the people why the water's blasting off over every overpass for a road? Why is the water being aerated? Why are you aerating the water? That's what that is, guys. When you're pumping it from the one side after filtering and you're shooting it out in a mist into the water stream again, you're aerating the water. Why are you aerating it? What's in it? What's in the water? What's in the soil? Why is the full list of chemicals that were released that day presented to the public? Why aren't people allowed to know what they're breathing in and tasting in their water? Why are they not allowed to know that? Why are the American people being put in the shadows? That's information that we paid for as taxpayers. That's our information to know just as much as you do. Step up to the plate, Norfolk. This is your only option. Because this is only going to get bigger and you're only going to get worse. It's only going to look worse for you. When the people got to step up and do the job of the American government, that takes notice. That gets noticed. And you know what? I'm proud of my people. I'm proud of Americans right now. You guys came through. That was put together quickly. and it went through flawlessly. And that just shows you, man, what can happen if people come together. And we put our differences aside, we put our politics aside, we put our race and our religions and our sexes, all that shit goes aside. We can stop talking about it for a little bit. We don't have to bring it up in every goddamn conversation that goes around a dinner table. Get over your personal feelings. They're gonna get hurt. We got that First Amendment. Someone's gonna say something to you to hurt your feelings. You gotta be tougher than that and suck it up. All right, feelings got hurt. Let's get over it. Sorries can be made. Sorries can't get made if your feelings get hurt and you go out of your way to hurt someone else's feelings. How's that gonna fix it? Gotta learn how to take constructive criticism. Gotta learn how to listen. Just listen. Open your ears. Stop trying to fucking come up with the next thing to say before someone's done with their conversation. Stop trying to interrupt them. Let them say it. Some people just got to get it out. Some people get mad because they can't get it out. We got to give people opportunities to talk. We can't just shut people down. You got to be open to suggestions. You got to be open to different ideas. You can't just live your life in the dark thinking you're the only one that believes this. Why doesn't everybody listen to me? There might be something wrong. There could be a key point in your conversation where you went off the rails. It's up to us to put ourselves and put each other back on the rails. We ain't getting through this trouble. We ain't getting through this bullshit sitting by ourselves in the house. That's not changing nothing. This time around, guys, we got to do this shit right. Tired of sitting back watching us fail. If you want something done right, you're pissed off about what's going on, get involved. Get involved out there, man. Ladies, I'm going to tell you right now, you guys have stepped up to the plate. The females out there, shout out to the women out there, man. Shout out to the women. You guys really stepped it up. You guys are showing that heart of America. The boys, I see you. I see you out there. I know you're ready. I know you're ready. I know. You don't have to send me emails and pictures of your gun collection. I know you guys are ready. You just hang out, man. Be the strong backs. Be that shoulder for those girls to cry on when it gets too rough. That's what your job is right now. Carry that load. But these girls are stepping up, man. Shout out to the women out there. Man, I'll tell you, when times get tough, these rosy riveters out there, they pop up everywhere, I'll tell you. God bless you guys, for real. You're bringing it back into the church. You're bringing it back into the home. And I applaud you for that. That's where we need to bring it, guys. We need to bring this stuff back into the house. Say, hey, sit down, put your goddamn phone away. We're going to talk about some important stuff going on. Who gives a shit about that meme? That latest TikTok video? Who cares about that crap, man? Talk about the stuff that matters. How are your kids feeling? How do your kids feel about all this stuff, guys, going on in the world? World War III on their doorstep, trains crashing, releasing chemical clouds across the planet. How do they feel about that? Have you asked them? Have you asked your children? I ask my son all the time. What do you think about what's going on? Thank God he stays dark to it. Thank God he's not really watching. Thank God. It's not their problem to deal with, guys. But it's our responsibility to know how they feel about it. Our kids can be scared to death right now. Too scared to even tell you about it. They live in a cyber world where they're exposed to all these problems. And these kids are getting anxiety and they're being overwhelmed with problems that we're supposed to be doing for them. We're supposed to be handling for them as adults, as responsible parents.
Are we in snow?
We're supposed to be doing that. We're supposed to be shielding these kids from this bullshit. It's our jobs as the American people to step up and correct all this crap. It's our jobs. We cannot rely on the government to do it for us, because if they were going to do it, it would have been done already. And that goes for everything. Everything. Joe Biden wants to brag about gas prices being lowered. No, they're lower from when you hired them. Let's talk facts, guys. Facts. What the fuck have they done lately? What are we paying them all this money to do? They're not doing their jobs. They're all worried about covering their own ass right now. They're too concerned about themselves and not ready to handle the problems that pop up in this country. Why do we have organizations like FEMA and Red Cross and all these other government-funded organizations with millions and millions of dollars? Why do they exist and they do not pop up? Do you know what happened? They can't consider it disaster relief because they don't want to consider it a disaster. How fucked up is that? What do you call it? What do you call what happened in East Palestine? What do you call that? If that ain't a disaster, I don't know what is. You released a toxic gas into the air that was banned by the Geneva Convention for war crimes. You unleashed that on the public on purpose. How are people not supposed to be mad about that? How? At what point do we have to stand up and say this is enough? If we ain't there yet, you guys let me know when you're pissed off enough. You guys seen me for the last year on here. You know I haven't given up. You know I still am fighting. I still believe in you. I still believe in these people in this country. I still know you guys have that fight in you to change it. I still believe. I still have that hope. That's why I haven't gone nowhere. That's why nobody could get rid of me. But I'm asking you now. I'm asking you guys now. Hold on, guys. Oh, they hung up. Never mind. But I'm asking you guys now. I'm asking you to get involved. I'm asking you to step up. Not like convoy step up. Like your own thing step up. Are you a staple in the community? Do you have a business? Do you own a business that everyone comes through in your small town? Then you have a voice. You have an opportunity to change your community every single day you wake up. You don't need me. You don't need the president. You don't need a priest. You don't need nobody to tell you what to do. I'm simply suggesting it. It's time that we all get involved. There's got to be how many people? 60-something people in here right now. If every one of you started your own donation site, right? If you all started your own donation site, logistically speaking, keeping it near a highway, okay? So that way, if we had a truck coming from across the country, we could stop and pick up loads on our way over. You know what I'm saying? We can collaborate, guys. We have this channel. We have other channels. We have everything where we can talk and communicate. You guys have my email. If you guys got an idea for something and you think it'll work and you think it'll benefit this country, let me know. JerseyJ2022@gmail.com. I say it all the time, but I don't get that many responses. And I'm getting upset about it because I really want you guys to step up. I want to hear your ideas. I'm not going to do everything perfect. I'm not claiming that I'm gonna. Everybody falls. Everybody makes mistakes. It's how you get back up and change it that matters. I'm not going to be the same person I was yesterday. I'm going to be a better person than I was the day before. And not one of you out there can stop me or change my damn mind either. I can care less what they say on those troll chats. Haven't watched one of them. Don't care. You know why? Because they don't exist to me. All I see is positivity. All I see is this group growing. All I see is more good things happening. There's not one damn thing you can say to cut me down now. Nothing. I'm the most determined person you probably ever watched on YouTube when it comes to this shit. And there is no way no one's stopping me ever again. You're not getting in the way of this stuff. And I'm with a group that all feels the same way. I'm with a very passionate group of patriots who care about this country and are willing to stand up and say something about it, despite what the government may or may not do to us. But the squeaky bolt gets the grease. So we're going to keep squeaking. We're going to keep making noise. And to those people in Ohio, get what they deserve. And it's not, we're not going to accept a short buyout on these people, where they short these people and they take advantage of them because their property values went down or anything like that. If we're fighting for full property value, if not more, for damaging these people's lives and their families and their property. That's what they deserve. They didn't ask for this disaster to happen in their backyard, but yet they deal with it. And they try to move on like it didn't happen. And you can see them suffering in their eyes. You can see the suffering. You can see the uncertainty about how they have to live now. Are they safe? They have no clue, no answers, no testing results. They won't tell them every chemical that was released. And to me, that's bullshit. They deserve a chance just as much as the rest of us. They deserve to be happy. They deserve to be safe. They deserve to raise their kids in a safe environment. It's a joke how our government stepped up for them. It's a joke. They go through this natural disaster, or this unnatural disaster. What does Biden do? Goes on a freaking vacation over to Ukraine to check on his money. What else is it, guys? Huh? He's got to check on his investments, right? All those billions of dollars. Couldn't shell out a couple million to help this community, right? Billions of dollars for war. War, guys. It's a moneymaker. It's a moneymaker. Think about how much money is in war. The economies of several different countries right now balance on our money being sent to Ukraine and stabilizing that country. Do you know that? We're playing superhero out there in the world. Meanwhile, our country's got a cancer in it called the American government. They are our cancer. Trying to go out there, show face, and play hero for the world. And you're leaving your own behind. Just like the 13. Still don't say their names either, do ya? But yeah, I'm fired up today. Yeah, I am pissed off because I have to leave this area. I am mad. Because I have to go home right now. I have to go take care of things. I am upset about it. Because I can't stay and help them anymore. I have to go back, and then I have to figure out how to get back there. I'm going to be able to get back there, so don't worry. I'm getting back there. And just so you guys know, I may be asking for Americans for America to get funding so that way we can help people, but I do not in any way, shape, or form receive any kind of payment or any kind of donations or anything from Americans for America. I receive absolutely nothing. Monetary value, food, paper towels, nothing. I take absolutely zero from this group, and I will continue to do that. I have enough American people out there willing to support and help us. And for you guys, I couldn't be more grateful. And like I've said, I owe you. I owe you. And I don't give a shit what you say. I'm going to pop up at your house one day for a week, and I'm doing a straight week full of work. Anything and everything I can fix. And that's what you're getting, whether you like it or not. But no one's going to donate me money, and I'm thinking I'm scot-free, and I'm just, oh, thank you, all right, and I forget your name. And you're just another dono to me. You're not. You are part of my family way before you ever sent anything. I love each and every one of you, regardless if you help us out or not. You being here, listening to us, sharing the content, telling other people about what's going on out there in the world through our eyes. That's all I give a shit about. So just for the haters out there who think I'm in it for the money, I got barely enough to scrape, man. I live in a camper. I travel around the country trying to spread the word of hope. So cut me down. Say what you want. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. The rest of the world knows what I'm doing. Your voice has no no value in this movement. It has no weight, it carries no resonancy, it has nothing. You're dead to me. All I care about are the good-hearted people out there who care. That's all I care about. That's all I'm focusing on. I haven't watched one troll video. I haven't clicked on one link sent to me. I don't give a shit what they say. It don't matter. It don't matter. You are not going to sweep the rug out from the American people on this one. You're not doing it. And since I'm in charge of the media for these events, guess what? You're going to see a lot less controversy, a lot less crap, and you're going to see a lot more heavy hitter streamers. I'm talking about people with hundreds of thousands of subscribers, millions of subscribers, people out there that want to get involved and just didn't know who to follow. We got the group. That's us. And they support us, and they're going to help us. So we're going to get rid of all the BS. We're going to get rid of all the controversy. We're going to get rid of all the crap. And the people we're bringing in are going to bring more attention to this than we could have ever asked for. So we're not going to play around anymore. This isn't going to be you're getting your start off at East Palestine events. So if you got 1,000, 2,000 subs, you're more than welcome to come. If you got 6,000, 10,000, you're more than welcome to come. If you want to cover the event, come there. I'm encouraging you, please. Everyone, anyone with a camera, anyone with a platform. You want to come and cover the events? Come out. I'm not telling you not to. I'm just telling you when it comes to me contacting people and getting bigger heavy hitters involved, that's what we're doing. I'm getting some people involved where their voices are going to ring. 100,000 views. You know what I'm saying? 10,000 shares. That's what we're looking for. Okay? If we're going to spread the news, we can't rely on just a handful of streamers with a total of 10,000 or 50,000 viewers. We can't rely on that. So it's going to come time to where now we need more people involved. So I'm contacting people and trying to see if they want to get involved. This is nothing but a good thing. Anybody can get behind it. Any group. Anybody. We support all Americans. All of you. The sick, the suffering, the healthy, the rich, the poor, the black, the white, the gay, the straight, the red, the blue, Biden or Trump. Whatever you believe in, we support you and your beliefs. If you're out there every day doing the right thing and you're spreading the message of hope and spreading the message of giving and helping each other, I have no problem with you. Nothing. But I'll tell you what, this is only going to grow. So if you're cutting it down and you're making fun of it, you're trying to find holes, you got a bigger problem to deal with. Because it ain't going to be a 10% thing. It ain't going to be a 5% thing. It's going to be everybody's involved. 100%. If you're trashing it, you're trashing your own people that believe in it. So good luck. Good luck. Because we accept everybody. Red, blue, green, purple. Don't matter. If you want to be a part of this, then come in and be a part of it. There is no exclusions. But there is no room for the controversy, the problems, the drama. None of that. If you come to counter-protest, you're going to have a problem on your hands. I'm telling you right now, because everywhere we go, we bring real red-blooded Americans with us. And this ain't going to be a DC or TPC2 or none of that shit. This is, you will be escorted away from the scene quickly. That's it. You're not welcome there. If you're trying to go against America, you might as well sign up for the other side, baby. That's where you'll be found. Don't do it. Don't go against this flag. Don't do it. Because we're stronger than we ever have been. No one is taking us down. No one. I will stay in this until my last dying breath. You'll have to beat my ass and throw me in the hospital to get me off this. Good try. Good luck. I'm telling you right now. You should have seen the outreach that I got from good old-fashioned Second Amendment loving Americans. Huge response. Huge. So don't you dare threaten me and tell me you're showing up and you're going to give us problems. Don't do it. Don't do it, because guess what? There's more of us than there are you. I'll put my damn life on it. If it comes down to it, I will. But these events that are going to happen where we help people, they're going to only get bigger. We're only going to get more support. The news is going to have to tell the rest of the American public that we exist and that we're here to help and they can get involved. How are you going to hide a story like that? How? What? Why don't you step up to the plate, media? Why don't you contact me? Step up to the plate. Get the exclusive. Get the exclusive. Fox News, Tucker, reaching out. Somebody share this on Fox News. Tell Tucker I'm calling him out. Hey, I'll give you the exclusive right now, Tucker. I'll let you know exactly what we're all about. We're non-political, non-government funded. It's just good old-fashioned Americans helping good old-fashioned Americans in their time of need. That's something you can get behind, right? I would say, right, Tucker? Man, if there's anybody on the news right now that I think could make a positive influence on this story, Tucker, you might be the only one. You might be the only one I consider doing that with, too. Because I can't say that these other news companies are going to do anything positive with the story. But I can at least say Tucker will give it a chance. And that's only because he's given people like that woman that was out of New Jersey, Angelina. They gave her a platform. They let her tell her story. So let us tell our story. Let us tell you what we're all about. I know we just popped up out of nowhere, like the first spring flower. Huh? Just popped up out of nowhere. And good. That's what Americans are supposed to do. We're supposed to pop the fuck up anywhere there's a problem, and we're supposed to help each other. That's what I'm promoting. Defend your cities, defend your states. Help them in their time of need. Come out. But I refuse to be idle. I refuse to sit and be idle and just let the world do what it's going to do, and we have no part in it. Did anybody sign up for a World War III? Did anyone say on their voting ballot that they would send $63 million to Ukraine instead of Ohio if there's something bad happening? Anyone sign up for this shit? Did anyone? Please tell me somebody saw that on the ballot. 63 million plus to Ukraine. Can we show the justification on where that money went? Are the people of Ukraine getting new houses built because Russian artillery took it out, or possibly American artillery took it out? Are they getting new houses and new communities built? Are they getting the food and the resources they need? Are they getting new M4s? Are they getting howitzers? Are they getting M1 Abrams? Are they getting HIMARS? Are they getting $10,000 rockets, $100,000 missiles? Is that what they're getting? Guys, mute. I'm going to mute for a minute. right, guys, sorry about that. That was my son, and I drop everything for him, so I'll drop a whole live, do whatever I got to do to speak to my son, because he comes first. So I do apologize. I just got off for a minute there, and I was going to tell Jen to take that exit so we can go get a drink and something to snack on, because it's getting about that time. What?
I'm going home now. So,
Are you messaging him?
No, I think you should though. When you get a chance.
All right. Guys, I'm also trying currently to get in touch with performing artists, musicians, bands, someone to help us draw these crowds for the donations, put on a beneficial event, sell tickets to try to generate money for affected people out in Ohio and the surrounding areas. Ultimately, guys, we want to give these people a steady supply of fresh air and water in their homes. That's our goal. So we really want to make sure that we can get ahead and that we can help everybody possible, because if we can't, then the world is nothing better than what we make it. And if we're not out there making it and we're not out there doing the right thing, then what are we expecting everybody else to do? It's hard to just say, do the right thing. You have to go out and show people you're willing to do it as well. You have to be the change you want to see. You have to. There's no options. There's not going to be a tomorrow. We should have did it yesterday. There's today. There's today to get involved. Make the most of today. When you woke up, it's because God let you wake up. So do the most of what He gave you. Stop sitting home wasting your time. You know how fulfilled I felt? How fulfilling it was to go out there and load those donations and to hand them out to the people? Do you know how fulfilling that was for me? How good I felt? You guys don't even know. I don't know if most of you know that feeling. Any of you who've ever worked in donations or soup kitchens or churches, maybe you have that. But to see it on such a large scale and to be involved with it personally on an emotional level, it almost brought me down, man, to my knees. And I thank God for the opportunity to be involved with this. And I should have been giving Him praise the whole time. And I'm sorry for that. But if anything's restored my faith and hope, it's this. It's this right here. Just the opportunity that I've been presented to be able to be involved with this organization, to be able to show you guys at home at the same time. And it's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work. It is. It's a lot of work. And to everybody out there in the group, Denise, AJ Andrews, Stitch, Vince, Brian May, and myself, it's a lot of work. And then we have people behind the scenes. There's a whole other group of people behind the scenes that are doing work, that are putting this information out there, sharing this content, getting the right connections. I mean, there's so many of us that it came together so quickly and it worked so well, so fast, that everyone is leaving their egos at the door. We go into this, we leave our egos at the door. It's mandatory. It has to be. Because in actuality, it's not about me, it's not about Vince, it's not about Denise or Brian or Stitch or AJ. It's not about any of them. It's not about the foundation of Americans for America. It isn't about that. It's about everyone out there. Every single person that gets behind this. You are just as much of a part of this group as the person that started it, as the person that's leading it, as the person that's being involved in it. You are just as big of a part, because this group would not exist if it wasn't for the actual American people. So the hats go off to you guys. You, for making it possible. The people of Ohio who came out and supported their community, the people who helped get the stuff up there, the people who went shopping, the people who bought the stuff, the people who donated it, everybody. Without one part of that, it wouldn't work. Without the one issue, one part, without one part, if one of those things was missing, none of that would have happened. None of it. I don't know how else to thank everybody. I don't. without actually coming out and shaking your hands and hugging you and showing my appreciation for each individual person. I don't know any other way, and I don't know how I would pull that off. But that's how I feel. I feel like none of this would be possible. None of it. If it wasn't for God and if it wasn't for you guys. Because He brings us together. He opens your hearts. He opens your minds. You guys do the work of Him. So I'm just throwing it out there, man. I'm feeling extremely spiritual today. Even though it's raining and it's kind of a crappy day and we're heading into 8 inches of snow when we get back to Jersey, it just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There's nothing that anyone can do to take away that feeling. Nothing. Nothing. And you guys made it possible for me to feel like that. I have feelings that I haven't felt in years. I actually feel like the last few years, there was more I could have did. I feel like I should have been more proactive when it came out to helping out and donations and doing things. I feel like there's way more I could have did a couple years ago before I got involved in Hagerstown or TPC or none of that. The groups I started, I feel like I could have did more with those groups besides just bitch about the government. I'm feeling like there's just way more things that I should have been doing and more involvement instead of just sitting back complaining about what everybody else is doing. But I'm happy for this opportunity. I'm grateful for the chance to be able to have a voice. And I'm grateful for the chance to be able to share yours. You guys are the ones that made this happen. There is absolutely nothing I could have done alone that would have made this like this. There's nothing that Vince or Brian or anybody could have done alone. And it's been proven. It's been proven, man. It only came together because the right elements were brought together. And I'm leaving myself out of it. I'm just leaving myself out of it. But that's without me being involved. Because I came late to the party. I should have returned Vince's phone call, and he's gonna yell at me and bust my balls about it. But I should have answered his phone call 3 weeks ago when he had this idea. And maybe we could have got this kicked off and I could have got the word out faster and it could have been bigger. And I kick myself now because I was too lazy to get back to him because I was too involved with some personal shit going on in my life. So, I'm just gonna throw it out there, man. Hold on, guys. Hold on. All right, guys, hold on. I have even better news. I got Red Squirrel on the line right now. Red, tell him what you got.
So we just got the mail today, and we got another $140 in the mail. Hold on. We got $140 in the mail to send to America for America Foundation and to buy Honor a Tree.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Well, it's for Ohio. It's for Ohio, but... Oh, God. Squirrel's yelling at me. What, babe? Okay. Okay. Well, yep. There's more money coming still. So...
Okay. Oh, man, that's amazing.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Red, for letting me know that, dude. I was just going to take the call offline, but that's too good of news to hide, so... We appreciate that,
yeah.
Man. Love you, brother.
Yeah, that's why I called. Just let you know, you guys know it's still coming. And I know you guys are going back, so we got your back, bro.
Oh, man, that's awesome. Thank you guys
Thanks,
so
guys.
much.
Love you.
And if you guys, if you can't get it through Squirrel, you can't get it through Polish, you guys can always hit that Cash App directly. Cash App link, $, Americans, 4, America. You can also find them on Facebook. And we're developing a 501c. 3C, so that's in the works. That's almost finalized. Some things are getting done, so that way this is, a no holes no BS organization. Very transparent. You guys see what we do with the money. There's no problem showing you guys what we got and how we use it. It should be in every organization. That should be the format. And if they did that, a lot more people would.
Let me get off here. I just want to let you know.
All right, you.
Coming in now.
All right, I love you, Red. Thank you so much. Tell Matt I love her.
Tell Mel I love her too.
Give Dad a hug for me, man, and honor a treat.
I will. I will. I love you guys too.
All right, man. Thank
Bye.
you, man. Thank you, Red. Oh, man. Pineapple Pirates coming through again, man. Coming through again. Shout out to the Pineapple Pirates. Shout out to Red. Shout out to everybody on Red's channel for what they do. I know you guys got our six when it comes to these trolls. Thank you for jumping in their chats and disrupting their chats and their rooms and spreading the truth about what's going on. That's the main thing, guys. Jump in those chats and spread the truth. Tell them if they don't understand what they're watching, break it down for them. Break it down for them. Help them understand. Pound it in their head till they understand it. Until they try to get rid of you. Try to silence you for spreading the truth, right? That's not allowed in there. But yeah, shout out to my Pineapple Pirates for battling every day of this event. We really couldn't have got it off if it wasn't for you guys. You silenced them and you kept their idiot ass busy while we were doing this. So really, shout out to you guys. You guys did a great job. Thank you for coming to the Call of Duty when we needed you. And we're going to ask that you do that all the time. And I'll continue supporting all you guys. Every time I throw a pineapple up, it's for you guys. It's for those Pineapple Pirates in Red's chat who are going out in these troll chats and you guys are disrupting. You're throwing up pineapple. You're hiding their bullshit. You're hiding their lies. That's what we need. We need to overflow those chats. We need to overflow those channels with positivity until they disappear, until they get so frustrated they give up. And we know we can do it because we've done it before. So stay strong. Don't ever let anyone tell you you can't do something, because I'm telling you right now you can. You guys can do whatever the fuck you want. All you need is the motivation. So you guys keep turning into Jersey J. I'm going to keep motivating you. I'm getting sick and tired of people complaining and not getting involved, so I'm calling all y'all out. I know it's no one in this chat. I know it's none of you guys. I understand. But share the message. Share it to people. Let the other people wake up and see. Because the people of Ohio that I just went and visited told me the same story. They told me that the government's nowhere to be found. They're nowhere to be found. There's no help. Not yet. They're arguing on over if it's a disaster or not. So FEMA can get involved. Well, guess what, FEMA? We don't need your ass anymore. The American people have stepped up, and we're here to help the people of East Palestine. So if you ain't going to do your job, we'll do it. And guess what? I want our tax money back if you ain't going to use it. So for all those old heads sitting up in that office, trying to politic and come up with policy and figure out how they're going to save their own ass from this train disaster, you should be ashamed of yourselves. You should be ashamed. You're sitting in that nice comfy office, drinking a nice clean glass of water, washing it down with the finest whiskey, bullshitting about how you guys are going to make more money off the American people's backs next week. And these people are suffering in their own homes, scared to drink the water, scared to breathe the air. And it's no problem to you? It's no problem to you? I'll tell you what, we've had thousands of people respond to this request. And I know it's only going to get bigger. And I know you people out there are going to make me proud and step up to the plate. I know it. Because I've never asked of anything from you guys. Never. Sometimes I ask for a couple bucks for gas to get somewhere to help support freedom. Sometimes I ask for little things. Little. I ask for your support mainly. But this time I'm asking you to step up. I'm asking you, when we throw this next event, I want to be overwhelmed. I want to have the problem of not having enough trucks to move these donations. I want to have the problem of having a drop-off location too small to handle the response. I want those problems. And the only way I'm going to get them is if you give me those problems. So give me those good problems to have, guys. That's what I need. I need an excuse to complain about how bad my back hurts because I had to move 800 pallets of stuff. I want that problem. I'm not going to go much longer here. I'm hot. I'm tired. I'm worked up. My back hurts. Jen's getting tired of me yelling. But that's all I wanted to say. All right? That's it. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of everyone out there. This isn't about one person or a group. It is about you. Everyone at home. It is about you. It is about your family, your children, your children's children. It is about their future. And if we don't start standing up for each other now, we will be kneeling to someone later. So get up. Get involved. This is your call to duty. I love you. I'm sorry I yelled at you. You deserve better. Show me better. Show me. Be that change. And with that, I'm done. I love you. I'll be back on maybe tomorrow or the next day. I'm going to be at my son's house, spending time with him, helping his mom out while she's out. So I'll be spending a lot of time with him. I won't be online as much. I will be dropping on, doing some updates, probably popping in red, saying hi to you guys every once in a while. But I just wanted to come on and tell you guys how proud I am to be a part of this and to be involved with each and every one of you out there. You guys made this possible, and you're going to make the next one bigger. I know you are. I know you are. And if I have an opportunity to stop by any of your houses that have helped us out, and you actually let me through the door with tools, I will fix anything you got going on. And I promise you, if I'm in town and you know I'm driving through your town, you tell me I'm here, stop, and I stop. I will come out for lunch. I will stay there for dinner. I will come to your home and meet your kids. I'll do anything you guys want. And it's not because I'm some sellout, or it's not because I'm a grifter begging for money. It's because you guys shelled it out first. I owe you. That's how it works. I'm not a streamer, just don't want it. Some of you don't need the repair. Some of you have brand new homes. But I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to help you out any way I can when I'm in your area. That's what I'm willing to do. So you know what? With that, I'm done. I love you guys. I just wanted to put all this out there, let you guys know how I felt about it. Let the haters know that there's absolutely nothing you are going to be able to accomplish to cut me down. There's nothing. Absolutely nothing. Guess what, world? You guys already know about everything about me. And if you don't, go back and watch the previous live streams, because all the information there. I've never hidden anything from any of you. I've always been truthful. I've always been open, and I'll continue to do that until my last dying breath. So with that, I love you guys, and I'm going to get going. You guys have a great day. Stay warm, and just keep preaching hope, man. That's all we can do.